Today we're going to play as a nation that was a great nation once, but then lost a war and became unstable. Kinda like any other nation in the Old World Blues. However, this time we're going to play the truest nation that is out there. And you're wondering, is it here? Is it there? No, it's right over there, it's the Lost Hills. We've been living in bunkers since we lost the war, therefore we have no industry and almost none engineering technologies. On the other hand, our starting military tech is looking very promising, almost making us forget the lack of manpower. And for the support tech, I feel like going Flammenwerfer for soft attack and Tesla Kanone for the hard attack. And we will get our required piercing bonuses through the anti-tank units, which will be the missile launchers. But before all that, we need to jumpstart our industry and start building. As always, we will just construct infrastructure and leave it at that. I find no reason to build anything else in Old World Blues. We've got some pretty interesting decisions to follow, and if you neglect the broken parts, this decision tree is very important. As you can see, we can create paladins, the super powerful power armor unit, and we have some use for mercenaries, although I don't know what it does because there isn't a description. Down here we have an amazing section dedicated to the bunker upgrades, which is pretty fun to play with, and lastly some political parts which will be very useful to overthrow the government. Now, the greatest part. Look at that focus tree. This gigantic focus tree provides political focuses, technology focuses, industry focuses, but most importantly, the lore focuses. On the 7th of October, on the 15th of October, our great General Maxon realized that the US government were in fact not curing people with their chips and biological tests, but turning them into super soldiers, later to be turned into super mutants. The US government, before they were called Enclave, couldn't contain Maxon and his brave men, which then sparked the first revolution with the bunkers. This revolution led to a new chapter within the ranks, the Brotherhood of Steel. When the war started, these test labs were under heavy fire from the nukes. This caused great trouble for the troops and the personnel, which led for Maxon to abandon the bunkers for a better place. He gathered the ones who stood by him and took a dangerous path to find a safe land. When the bombs stopped, everything was gone. The past was erased and the future was unknown. In the dark, one man had the light. It was Maxon, who gave hope to his troops and founded the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood of Steel were a highly sophisticated organization based around the plateau's ideal state. We had the knights to keep the chapter up and running, we had the paladins to fight, and we had the elders to make decisions. This grand organization of veterans had to come across the NCR, a liberalist, corrupt Republic of California. They tried to stop us, we fought back, but there were too few of us. And basically after we lost almost everything to the war, we went into hiding within the bunkers. With the help of our special unit called Paladins, the indestructible juggernauts, we will try to reclaim our pride, honor, and our name back. After completing few more Brotherhood related focuses, Knights, the protector of technology, the Scribes, the protector of knowledge and history, we were finally ready to talk some politics. Council reforms, here we go. Our plan today for Lost Hill chapter is to follow the path of a cyborg empire. Yes, you heard that right, we're going to follow the path of Troika and insert chips into the brains of people so they work better. But Troika are not an elder, they are just an enthusiastic cult. Think of them like Elon Musk and Neuralink stands, but lesser evil versions. In order to get to Troika path, we need to get the intellectuals in charge. But Jan, we don't see the intellectuals here. Of course you don't, because the intellectual means the cultists, just like in real life. So basically we will get the cultists in charge, turn the nation, or the bunker in this case, into a dictatorship, cancel elections, remove the opposition, and then insert chips into everyone, including the animals. Sounds cool, innit? I know, that's why it fits me and my channel. Let us start by changing the duration of stay for the elders, basically changing the election times. By the time we change the elections, we will be constructing laboratories and administration centers within the bunkers. Especially the administration centers are really important to grow fast, so I recommend building them. Also, let's get some research bonuses. Okay, now we have to allow safe ideologies, such as the cultists. Now we get to pick the duration of elections. We will go for 6 months because we want to change the elders as quickly as possible. So when we get the upper hand and with the cultist, we will immediately seize power and cancel the elections altogether. I love democracy. Nothing I said is actually against constitution, by the way. Okay, we have enough PP. Welcome the cultists back to the table of democracy. We'll need a lot of propaganda to bring back power to the cultists, but we'll get there. The Troika, they are a cult bloc with an aim of cybernetics to power and enhance humanity. They're actually such a cool cult if you think about it. I mean, much better than killing kids. While we gathered support for Troika, it was time to build up our nation, or shall I say, our bunker. Let's add some combined arms to our infantry. I love Old World Blues because the unit width is fixed at 20. It is like a good old days of HOI4 where 20 and 40 widths were the meta and you didn't have to think about stupid numbers like 33, 47, 54, whatever. Let's go for the Brotherhood R&D for that extra research slot. After the tech bonuses, it was time to get some construction bonuses. 10% construction bonus. I really don't want to get this while we're stuck in a bunker, but I have to get the workshops and I mean we have to go down this focus. Now do we ask before we stick the chips inside your brain or we follow the Palpatine route? Easy question honestly, we're talking about me and some cursed path. Of course we don't ask, they will realize it when we execute Order 66. And after going AFK for a long time, it was time to put out some more units. Let's try to train some more power armor units as well as infantry. Oh, what the hell? A border dispute between us and the NCR? Libtards tried to riot and we pushed them back. One of the great points of this mod is that we get to contact with other chapters. The more chapters we get in touch with, the greater our faction grows and we may even get their support for our battles. The only problem is that you have to get in touch with them before they disappear from existence and it's not that easy. Their distinguished tree allows us to gather more paladins, which could be beneficial for our war against the NCR. The Mojave chapter is at war with the Mojave territories right now, which is supposed to be an NCR puppet. However, it seems like the NCR is not included in the war and the chapter is winning. We've been slowly infiltrating some bunkers within the NCR territory with hopes that we could create trouble within, and our tension is currently sitting at 100, which means they can invade us at will. I will infiltrate their congress and seize the hostilities for a while. This is unironically how the American Congress works against Israel. We will start the San Francisco chapter focus 3 over the She Nation and get some support with our war against the NCR. And here we get to choose how we want to play this out. Of course, we will slowly buy their politicians, control their media and take away their free will and thinking, and finally take over their nation. This is totally democratic, by the way. Literally no war here is against democracy. We have finally got our elections done and finally our great leader is in charge. Now it is time to postpone the elections to never happening again. And here it is, the Still Plague. This is by far the greatest feature the humankind will achieve. A great storm is approaching, a man must adapt to the wind. It is time for the world to realize the return of Troika, mother of Maxon. We will become not just better, but fiercer, stronger, clever, and unkillable.
Stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better.
All we need is absolute power, which is not that far away. When we get there, the world will know that we have achieved what we wanted to. I don't know if this is normal, but I can't see and understand whatever these decisions are. One can only hope that these give me infinite amounts of guns and manpower, because I have none of those. We've got our generals back. I don't really know what that means, but we do. We've got scammed is what it means. In order to solidify our position as the one true ruler, we have to outlaw all other ideologies, which means we have to spend 400 PP just to ban other ideologies, another 400 to solidify our control, and lastly another 100 to spread the Still Plague. Oh, and we have like 10 PP every year. The Mojave chapter is onto something, considering the fact that now they are at war with the Legion. I need to help them, however I am unable because I don't have enough men, neither guns. Godspeed, Elder. May you win the dam. I just need them to be alive for 29 more days so I can get my paladins. After that, I care not about some old-headed chapter, honestly. Okay, just so we don't lose another one of our allies against the NCR, it is time to conduct a special operation in Francisco. I finally reached out to the east and they're doing pretty well so far. I could go for Purity Project, which was one of the vital points of Fallout 3, and give fresh water to the people. We are finally ready to solidify our position as the one true elder of the whole Brotherhood. A bit enthusiastic if you ask me, considering we're the only Brotherhood still hiding in a bunker, but it is about to change.
As the last day of the Republic!
Oh wow, I didn't realize it requires a whole year to solidify our position. Well then, must be a very awkward moment of silence around that table when I delivered that speech. Also, it's been a quite while since Kaiser has been having trouble pushing towards the Mojave chapter. We've had ourselves a successful coup, and now it's time to kick the Empire out of Shi. The Montana Brotherhood, which I think is where Fallout 76 plays at, is in trouble. I also don't know if 76 is there because just like every other Fallout player, I haven't played it more than 2 hours. I cannot get in touch with the chapter in Texas. Apparently the Texan chapter is not part of a real Brotherhood and they took over the real one, which is called the Alamo chapter. And for those who's interested, this is the final version of our infantry unit with knights and scribes, which are very insanely powerful. And of course our power armored units. This is the final version. Apparently the war between Mojave chapter and Legion ended in a stalemate. Interesting. While I was waiting to take over Brotherhood entirely, something out of ordinary had happened. Something that I have never seen happen before. Looks like all the focuses are blocked and there ain't much to pick now. Oh, what? What the hell is this?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Are you telling me that the NCR got even more democratic? I guess this is what happens when you let liberals form a nation. They don't even get along with each other and it will split even further. Oh, what? There is no 3 of them? The more the merrier, this will be an easy war then. Looks like the center left is eating up the hippie left, and the civil war may be my chance to take down the left altogether. Just give me a few more days, liberals, and then I will show you what a real man is. Quite literally, considering if you don't know how to define a man. And it is time, ladies and gentlemen, we have taken over the bunker completely, no opposition is left, and now we will take over the people's brain. We will enhance them, is what I mean. We will make them better, stronger, fiercer. They will have no option to disobey an order. It is time for Troika to be back and give birth to a new age of humankind. It is time to release the Steel Plague. Honestly, these augments are not the best, considering we can only pick one, but it is what it is. Obviously, we'll go for breakthrough, and I want to create a real clone army, a real 501st. Long live Commander Rex! Oh, and yes, we've got ourselves insane commanders now. They are the best of the best. They are literally cyborgs. Initially, we will roll out implants for our power armor and infantry. We don't use any other units anyway. The Shi Empire's been at war up there, and it's been like a year or something. Nobody's been able to push. We need to help them somehow, because I will still require their help against the NCR. We have a small deficit of implants. Oh my god, it will take ages to finish it. We are getting ready to fight the NCR, but something very annoying had happened, which is that the Shi Empire didn't research the VTOLs, which means we also don't get any production of VTOLs. A Brotherhood chapter without VTOL is like a Russian convoy heading towards Kiev. It looks cool on the outside, but on the inside they're just out of fuel and will be gone within a week. My plan was simple: establish a link with the Shi Empire and push towards the Slim Shady lands. Honestly, I wasn't expecting much of a resistance because they've been fighting for a civil war for a very long time. Everything was ready. The only thing we were missing were just a couple of thousands of implants. But apart from that, we were ready to go to war. I really wonder what the hell is going on up there, because it's a war that's been going on for years and nobody's moved a tile. Okay, here we go, lads. Godspeed. We had the support of the Mojave and the Shi Empire. We were ready to end the NCR and declare the word that Troika are back. Let's also deploy our paladins real quick. Let's encircle the whole northern army all together. One last push to the north and we are good to go.
What do you need?
Can the real Slim Shady please stand up? We lost 40 men, terrible news, and they lost 12,000 men. You know what? I'll help the She Nation and fix whatever the hell is going on up there. I mean, I can see the problem, however my units are just too good. There it is. You can have it all, lads. You don't have to thank me.
What do you need?
I'm unable to lose men because we're basically cyborgs. Also, we haven't got any men left to lose because of the garrisons.
I got the ray gun.
Oh, and finally the war is over. Okay, so I don't have player-led conferences on, and I thought because I did all the work, basically, I would be able to decide who gets what. However, the game had other plans and now we have some interesting developments. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the New California. This is not the most cursed thing you've seen, come on. Oh my god, I own this land. Now that we got rid of a big portion of the NCR, we will eventually take down the rest, but now we have to settle down and build. More than anything, we need manpower. So here's a tip, whenever you get the chance, just come here and click to these shiny buttons and buy some manpower. Unfortunately, the garrisons are eating most of our manpower because we don't have any cores and cannot create cores on the land we have on. Let's also start a giant construction project to upgrade our infrastructure. Ah, very satisfying. Here we are, also trying to gain some trust from the civilians. We will need a lot more than some basic decisions to earn their trust, considering we are literally deadly cyborgs walking around. But it gives us insane boost on lowering the riots and manpower costs of invading other lands, so we're going to click these buttons. Oh my, we are missing a lot of equipment. We don't even have enough implants, so I assume most of our men are basically imposters trying to fit in. Okay, it is time to take down the last remnants of the NCR. We are still missing some equipment, but that's alright. And of course, nothing can be just good. What I mean is that as we were preparing to launch a quick invasion of the last remaining NCR state, the game had other plans. Kaiser attacks Mojave? What? Kaiser attacks Mojave? Oh my god, another War of the Dam. Just in time, classic Old World Blues game, come on. Oops, okay, hold on, I shouldn't have joined too early. I will wait until my troops are down there. So, I loaded an autosave from the month before and sent my troops down there with hopes that I could hold the Legion back. Let's send some of the boys down there, and after we finish the NCR we can just push towards the Legion. For some reason, my troops are walking slower than a woman at an intersection. I couldn't pinpoint the exact reason, but for some reason my troops were extra slow. They were moving with the speed of 2 kilometers per hour, which is insanely slow, even for Old World Blues. All I can say is that I hope the Mojave chapter is able to withstand the attacks again, because I won't be there in time, mate. Meanwhile, I had to finish some business up north. Okay, let's finish this quickly and hope we don't get capped by the Legion.
What can I do for you?
We are losing Vegas. Yep. Okay, perfect. At least the NCR is gone now. Let's focus down south. Mojave couldn't stay longer, and now we have to hold the lines up top. I also have to pull my troops back to this line because I ain't got enough men to fill the front. We are losing a lot of men because of the supply. Oh my god, I can't tell which tile is ours. Look at the coloring. At this point, I got too greedy, trying to push without even letting my men organize. And because of that, I almost got encircled. Oh my god. Okay, we won't push. We have to stabilize the fronts first. Oh, we're going to lose a lot of troops here. Let's clean out this leg first.
After this, eyes Weapons to repair.
Okay, the top is almost stabilized now. Look at all that delicious encirclement down here. Oh baby. Now that's more like it. After hours of fighting and losing a lot of good men, we were finally able to stabilize all the fronts. Now it was time to plan our push. However, we were lacking a lot of manpower, and even with manpower we didn't have enough troops to fill the fronts. My plan was simple again. First, push down the leg with basic infantry and eliminate the possibility of a flank. Take back Mojave lands, stabilize the fronts, then push from the top. After we pass the Hoover Dam, push from the center, take out the puppets, then the Falcon himself will fall. Okay, let's push down here and clear out these people. I also need to refactor my building queue because I'm lacking a lot of equipment in the fronts. The south is almost done. The problem is I don't have any navy that can reach those waters, so I can't block them from naval invading. They always invade here, so let's put few troops down in case they naval invade again. Oh my god, it is so easy to push.
After this, I have some weapons to repair. Set up a cluster.
Okay, we officially pushed to their land. Honestly, the death toll is not looking that bad. We are starting our push from the bottom as well, so we can take out the puppets. I do not know how many times I said it this game, or in general playing Hearts of Iron 4, and I swear these events are not scripted. However, just as everything's been going incredibly well, something had happened. What? The think tank? What the hell is this? I can't stop my push. I'll just slow down and pull back a few troops. Okay, good. We got naval invaded again. Jesus Christ, this is so annoying.
Hey. Hey. Sir.
And yet again, we were about to put an end to this godforsaken war. However, the Legion had other plans. Plans that made no sense at all, apart from making my life a terrible place. Milites Altiores. What the hell is that? What the hell? Why am I at war with the Milites Altiores? Oh my god, they're right on top of us. I'm just going to quit, I swear to god. I swear to god, this game is just a broken piece of shit. What am I supposed to do? I don't even have enough men for the Legion, my fronts have massive gaps. Just as I was about to quit, a simple trick that spanned and from the pound came to my mind. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to snake the hell out of my enemies and completely leave out the front battles. It's time the Legion is introduced to some blitzkrieg.
Greetings, Elder.
And just like that, I put the pedal to the metal and never stopped until one of us got capped. Come on lads, don't make it harder upon yourselves and just cap for the love of God. Let's not get encircled. One down, few more to go. And finally... Oh my god, we're lagging. Does that mean... Yes, finally we capped the Legion. Let us clean up the rest and be done with this war. I'm so done. I'm so done. Oh my god, that was stressful and so annoying, but we got it! Yes! I will take all the land and I swear to god I won't give you a single tile. And now, time to rebuild. We have completed almost all of the focuses, but even then, I don't want to end this here. It is kinda like in the middle, you know? I want to go down to these focuses and finish them all and conquer the whole map to release the other chapters so I can get their focuses. I know, it sounds stupid and sadistic, but what can I say? I'm a sadist myself. Maybe I'm a sadist. Oh, for fuck's sakes. And just like that, my 16 hours world conquest adventure had started.
What's going on? Sir.
Even our allies weren't safe from what's coming to them. Sorry Mojave mate, but you caused too many problems and now there is a new age in the world. Nah, I don't like Asians anyway. And I can't tell you apart from the Shia and Shia, maybe you're Iran altogether, I don't know. We even got ourselves a full Pridwin fleet, giant mechanic balloons used for air superiority, ground support and interception.
We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
This is the true horror movie for the enemies. Look at that fleet, God save my enemies because nothing else can. We even recruited some familiar faces. Arthur Maxon's grounds of age. Oh wow, Arthur Maxon, welcome back brother. Then it was time to put down the actual devil of Earth. It was time to take our revenge as humans against the criminals of humanity, which is the US government. I'm just going to push and take no prisoners.
Hey there.
And this was the end of the scum of the earth. I like how before I attack any nation, like legally, I just pull all my Air Force fleet on their land. It must be a terrible vision for those poor people to see hundreds of Pridwins just pulling up top of their neighborhood. Just sitting silently, just until, you know, the attack starts. We even took our revenge from some place once called the Texan Brotherhood. The Washington Brotherhood is not washing anymore. Okay, my brain is melting from all the gameplay, I'm sorry. There is this one step for human enhancement that we haven't taken yet. It's forcing me. I shouldn't do this.
I think it is time for the next step of human evolution.
What can I do for you?
New Yorkers Republic? Mamdani, what the hell are you up to, brother?
Progress shall have no limits.
Greetings, Elder. I have some weapons to repair.
After all those victories, we reclaimed our old glory back. Ad Victorium, brothers. Ad Victorium.
Science has outpaced man's restraints. Something went wrong. I knew I shouldn't have gone that. Far. Oh my god, no. Our enhancements are taking over humans.
And finally, after hours of fighting and suffering, the war was over. We have finally reclaimed our nation back. We are finally called the Brotherhood of Steel again. That's it. The Brotherhood is ready and back. Finally. It took a lot of hours that I'm very ashamed of, but the world is a better place now. We're back. The Brotherhood is back. Oh my, oh my. Well, I guess that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a hell of a ride. It's been so long, and I'm doing this speech after the record and edit, and like the editing was it took so long. It took over, like, I don't know, 6 hours, maybe 6-7 hours. I'm sorry. You can clearly see the side effects of this editing and recording from the last remaining brain cells of myself. Thank you so much for watching and staying up to this late, and I haven't got much to say about the Brotherhood of Steel. I did release some of the chapters, but honestly, the focuses didn't work at all, and well, it's like my brain is not functioning anymore. So I mean, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to talk to me directly, you can join my Discord server and or leave a comment down below. Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's end this.